Hey yo guys, how's it going? Tally here, and it's been a little while since I updated you on the Reddit non-meta tournament. It actually finished like 2 weeks ago, but I just had other videos that I wanted to bring you. So this week we're going to finish this off and give a wee update on it. And today I'm going to bring you my top 16 match, and it was Hero versus Shaddoll. Now guys, make sure to like the video, make sure to comment, and make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Let's dive in. Okay, here we are, let's get everything started because quite a lot happened in these games. So, I of course get to go first and I open... Oh, the goo. They unfortunately opened the goo. Now, this match, as we said, was a couple weeks ago, that's why Called by the Grave is at 2 here, since now it's at 1. Banlist thoughts are up on the screen just now. Anyway, let's crack on with the replay. I of course open up Stratos, they've got no interruptions. I'm going to grab the Faris, and I've got that cheeky E-call for Shadow Mist too, and I'm going to go ahead and do that combo that you all know and love, grabbing me some cheeky little E heroes, V heroes, D heroes, all the heroes. I've actually got the other E hero coming in a second, but I misplayed with that. Now, we're going to grab an Honest Neo. So far we're just doing the regular stuff and we've got a decent hand. We're going to poly off into the Sunrise, grab the Miracle Fusion, and of course set up. This, by the way, wasn't the best play, but it was the only one I had. Set up the Dusted Golden Graveyard, Mask Change on field, Infinite Impermanence. We're doing alright here. So let's go ahead, just keep going. So they're going to Shaddoll Fusion. I'm going to go ahead and Dark Claw that. I do not want them getting stuff in the graveyard. El Shaddoll Construct plus the Dark Claw went into Winda, so I'm not too happy about that. Got the Squamata, I had to imperm that. They went into another Super Poly with my monsters, how rude. And they're just going to beat up for a little bit of damage. A little bit of damage is totally acceptable. We're going to go ahead and do the good stuff. A hero lives into Shadow Mist to grab as a Mask Change, dropping in the battle phase, getting in that Honest Neos, Miracle Fusion into Absolute Zero, the absolute hero, grabbing another Liquid Lad, and then we're going to go ahead, link off, destroy their board. They've got no fusion spells in graveyard to take advantage of, and they scoop. Game 1 to us. Okay, so let's take a look at the hands in Game 2. We're starting off, not too bad, not too bad. This is Stratos, this is Mali, you know what they do. But our opponent is going to go off and start first. They have the Goblin, the Mathematician, the Nefe Shaddoll Fusion, Damage Juggler, and Shaddoll Squamata. So let's see what they do. They're going to start off with the Upstart. I'll take some free life points. They're going to go ahead and fuse into Construct, sending a couple of things, getting a couple of things on board. But I said nope. Do not want them summoning anything, so we went ahead and ashed the Reshaddoll Wendy, which I think was an okay play. They're going to go ahead, Gravity Controller, grab that fusion back and set up for our turn. Now we're going to start off with another Mask Change. We are going to grab the Stratos, and you've seen this combo before. We're just going to go ahead and pop off... Excuse me? What? Going for a Dusted Gold? Honestly, I thought this was Super Poly, so I didn't want to overextend, and yeah, that was essentially it. Alrighty, so I was expecting the Nefe Shaddoll Fusion to go into a Winda. Turns out they didn't actually really have much if they didn't get rid of the Gravity Controller. So I decided to go into Bane to bait out everything that we possibly could, because I just didn't want them going into more stuff. So I beat over I destroyed the Gravity Controller, decided to beat in for a bit of extra attack, and this is where they're going to hit the Nefe Shaddoll Fusion. So the Nefe Shaddoll Fusion really did put a bit of a stinker on it. So we're going to go ahead and Mask Change into Blast, which is going to reduce this girl's attack points. Now, this is where things kind of went a little bit Pete-Tong. They've now got a lot of advantage, and realistically, I don't know, I think I could have probably done a couple of things to like increase my odds of doing well here, but I decided to play it safe and then just attack into the Falco. And then a set 2, I've got the Infinite Impermanence and the Mask Change for next turn. Didn't want to get rid of the Bane. I don't know why I was so attached to it, but I didn't really want to get rid of the Bane. They decided to flip this, and I negated the effect. They're of course going into Cross Sheep. That Shaddoll Fusion's a bit nasty because they're going to go into App Cologne, negating the Malicious Bane, and essentially making it easier to beat over. They're going to go ahead and fuse into Construct, not the good Construct, the other one. And then they're going to go ahead into Avramax and just systematically dismantle the board. I don't really have anything that's not going to get over it, so we're going to go to Game 3. And here we are in Game 3, guys. I am going to go first, and oh my goodness, if this is not one of the best cards for this matchup ever, didn't feel the need to use it any other game except this one, and I thought, I cannot lose this. So we start off not bad, right? We've got the Foolish Burial, which is basically a Rota, E-Call, which is literally a rota. Dark Calling is stuck to my hand, as well as Infinite Impermanence. But Different Dimension Ground just hits different, and I'll show you how. So we're going to E-Call into Stratos, going to Stratos grab us Faris, right? We've seen this before. We're then going to go ahead, dump Shadow Mist for a Mali, do the V-Hero combo. You've seen this plenty of times on this channel. We're going to go ahead, get that E-Hero adjusted to gold in the graveyard, grab the Polymerization, go into Cross Crusader, pop the Mali into Liquid Soldier, go into another Mali for the Sunrise, go and grab the Miracle Fusion, and we're digging here. We're just trying to get as many things as possible, and we end our turn on a Different Dimension Ground, which is going to banish all of their monsters that are sent to the graveyard, an Infinite Impermanence, and a Solemn Strike. I'm pretty happy with this. And some follow-up plays for next turn. So we shotgun the DDG. They're going to go ahead, try and play through that. The Construct isn't really going to get much, and we're going to go ahead, Infinite Impermanence it so it gets destroyed, and they're going to set the Nail Shaddoll Aerial. Now, unfortunately, they decided to call by the grave our Liquid Soldier, which meant I would actually have to get rid of Stratos and E-Hero Sunrise to be able to go into Great Tornado. So I'd fixed that, here he comes again, and I decided to link them off into Cross Sheep. Cross Sheep with the Mali Bane is going to get us a cheeky little Vion, sending Shadow Mist, grabbing Stratos, normal summoning that, getting rid of the Incarnation. They're going to try and flip that up. I'm going to go ahead and say no, and then we're going to beat into them for game, just about. But we do have that Solemn Judgment, and they aren't really going to do much after that. They've got the Fusion, and I'm just going to say nah, no Fusion. And of course, with the two beasts in hand, that one goes to us. Thank you, Jamie, for the idea for using Different Dimension Ground. Guys, the spiciest of techs saved us today. Let me know what you think about the video down in the comments below. Make sure to drop a hashtag for the algorithm. If you liked it, make sure to give it a like. If you loved it, give it a share and tell everyone you know about Team Tally today. And if you're new here and you want to join Team Tally, the subscribe button is down below. Guys, as always, you have been amazing. I have been Tally. I will catch y'all later. Bye.